Three, two, one.
They are not kids at work anymore. They're your analysts, your marketers, your frontline leaders in training. And they're not asking for pizza parties either. They're asking for purpose, flexibility, and fairness. Loudly. So here's the real question. Is your organization Gen Z proof or just Gen Z confused? Welcome to the Office Ninja, the podcast where we decode the changing world of work. And for today, we're talking about the generation that's changing it the fastest. Who is Gen Z really? Let's get one thing clear. Gen Z is not Millennials 2.0. They grew up with high-speed internet, global crisis headlines, TikTok, and side hustles as a norm, not a rebellion. They've entered the workforce with different mindset. First, work isn't their identity, but it better mean something. Second, they value transparency over hierarchy. Third, they challenge rules, not to rebel, but to understand. And lastly, they're not afraid to leave quickly. And if you're leading a team or building a company culture, ignoring Gen Zs isn't just risky, it's guaranteed talent leak. The signs your organization is not Gen Z proof. Let's do a pulse check. Here are some signs that your workplace might not be ready for this generation. First, your policies still assume a 9-to-5 desk-bound culture. Gen Z doesn't romanticize office chairs. They crave freedom, not FaceTime. 2. You reward tenure more than contribution. They respect rules. They respect results, but not years served. 3. You avoid conversations about mental health. For Gen Z, emotional well-being isn't a bonus topic. It's the baseline. 4. You treat tech adoption as optional. Gen Z expect digital fluency, not just digital tools. And lastly, number 5, you think culture means having a Spotify playlist and bin bags. Nope. They want belonging, not branding. And what does it mean to be Gen Z proof? Being Gen Z proof doesn't mean giving in to every demand. It means designing a workplace where people feel heard, seen, and challenged. Here's what that actually looks like. First, leadership that listens. Gen Z craves real-time feedback, not yearly evaluations. Gen Z also looks at clear purpose, not just job descriptions. They want to know why your company exists, not just what it sells. Gen Z is all about inclusive systems, where diversity isn't a poster, but a lived experience. They also want learning on demand. Short form, real world, self-directed. Think TikTok meets Harvard. Lastly, career paths feel like playlists, not ladders. Give Gen Zs the range, not just promotions. Our call to action: upgrade your culture, not just your tools. Here's the truth. You can't just hire Gen Z and hope they adjust. You have to adapt too. Because the organizations that thrive in 2026, they won't be the ones that resist change. They'll be the ones that designed for it. And that means shedding outdated thinking like they're too sensitive. They want everything instantly. They should learn how we do things here. You don't have to change your values, but you do have to update your delivery. Gen Z is not a problem to solve. They're a reality to build with. So I'll leave you with this. As you are building a workplace they'll stay in, or a one where they'll just escape from. This is the Office Ninja. Thanks for listening, and as always, prioritize your inner peace. Thank you.